All right, everybody. All right. Let's go. Come on. Welcome to our evening run chat. The other one was so nice. I thought I'd do it again. We got a full moon up there. Clouds are blocking it. Got a car coming up behind us. No, maybe not. Got a light strapped here. Got the Garmin. Got the other watch. And along with the title, I have a pro tip bonus for you for training gear clothing. If it's too bouncy, just close your eyes and imagine it's as dark as it is with me. The phone makes it look way brighter out here. It is dark. Let's see. Changing one thing at a time. So what happens is people change too many things at once. And like scientific testing, that leads to poor results because you don't know what the thing is that made the difference. But there's some tricks on how to get there with ultra training. They're a little bit counterintuitive. But first, the best example I have of how had a moment, a light bulb moment, literally where moment of enlightenment, speaking of, comes from, is one candle can light up a whole room, and then over time you just add more candles, then you can see better and better and better. But without that one light, it's total darkness. It's a famous saying. Just one light can trigger a huge reaction. You're no longer stumbling around in the dark. So I was doing bike fit, probably in Boulder, with somebody advanced. Probably when I was on the BMC zip team. And he said, change just one thing at a time. 1 centimeter at a time. So your saddle height first. Then your handlebars. And then your stem length. And then pedal spacing, cleats. Bicycles are a really good example because a race bike or a good sport bike is infinitely adjustable. But you change just one thing, and then you know what made the difference. All right, let's go. So conversely, if you go to a completely different place to train, you're changing so many things. If anything, try to keep the effort the same and the time the same, or the combination of the two the same. Say if you're going from where it's flat to where it's hilly. But people will get a new bike and change their diet at the same time, or start running a new route and try a different supplement. And then they got leg cramps or gut issues and they don't know what's causing what. So one of the successes, I wouldn't say it's a secret, it's like an accidental success. The people that get really, really, really good at endurance sports, they have very consistent training. Like incredibly consistent training. And then if you add an extra mile, or you do a little bit extra elevation gain, or you change your shoe type, they can tell because they've only changed one little thing. And you think that would make training boring, but success at training and at racing feels way better than being, you forget, you don't think about being bored. You think about this one little change, just nailed it. And this one other change, that was a bad idea. But you know. You tried this different brand of oatmeal, right? And before we get to the big secret on, I need to eat some fuel. On how to tell, I talk for a second about a little training pro tip. Is it's a little cold and my run starts off with 1 mile into the wind and then 2 miles with the wind and then 3 miles back into the wind again. And I've learned a cool little trick is, you know, like a tech shirt, wear a long sleeve one to get started. It's all about getting started. That's the hardest part of a workout. It's all about getting started. Come on, buddy, let's go. And you can shed that. I wear the short sleeve shirt under it, a short sleeve shirt under it, and then the long sleeve one over it. And then as I shed it, I don't have to put it somewhere. I can just tie it around my waist. Very simple, basic trick, but works really, really good. And then now I've been running with the wind for, this will be 2 miles up here. It's been really nice. And when I turn around and go back into the wind here in a second, or a couple minutes, it's gonna get really cold right in the wind. And I'll just untie that shirt, put it back on. I'm also running with a little tiny fanny pack that I've got a beanie hat and then I got gloves, but it's cold enough where I'm keeping these on. River wants to check out the sniff here. See lights of town. There's the moon. There it is. There. Oh, it's going away. So the other big secret, training tip that allows, somebody's running their sprinkler, that's allowing for changing one little thing at a time to actually work, is your training schedule needs to be crazy repetitive. Just the same stuff in and out, in, over and over and over again. And you need to remember the saying that To do big things, you don't do a big thing for a short amount of time. You do little things for an unusual length of time. So running 30 miles a week for a year, you know, gets you great. Not running 30 miles a few times. But anyway, once you settle in to an extremely consistent training schedule, it's the same stuff over and over and over again, that's the only way that you can tell that one small change affected you. And you would think that that would get boring, but it doesn't. The routine becomes a consistency and a schedule in life that you can count on and plan on, and then you get more done because randomness invites disruption to your schedule. So, where are we at? We're 11 minutes. Big pretty house. All right, River. Let's put on that other shirt and let's go. We gotta head back that way towards town. I had an all right saying. I forgot what it was. What was it? Remember to keep training endurance, multi-sport. Because everybody else will get older and you keep staying the same age. All right. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.